Hello and welcome back. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, but I'm back and ready to go. So I'm going to be doing some different videos than my makeup tutorials. I just kind of want to expand my channel, but I also think that the topic of this video is very important to me, but it's also something that I think really needs to be discussed because it's somewhat being talked about, but not being talked about enough. So with that being said, let's go. Side note. Yes, I am reading something off. So I kind of made myself like a little script, I guess, just because I wanted to remember, first of all, everything that I wanted to say, but I also kind of wanted to do it in an orderly fashion and not ramble and be all over the place. I'm trying to not look at the script right now, so I feel like I'm doing that anyway. But let's go, let's get going for real this time. Okay, so the topic of today's video is going to be about the fashion industry and how being a plus size female fits into that industry, or how it doesn't, because it doesn't. As you guys can all tell, I am no size 2. I'm a big girl, always have been. I would like to say I'm not always going to be, but you just never know. I mean, I've been working on it, but nothing's changed. But that's besides the point. So let's get back to that later. Anyway, if you are above, let's say, a size 14, 16, you probably know how difficult it can be to find something that fits. And unfortunately, to add on to that real quick, a 14, 16 is now considered plus size when it comes to clothing, which I personally think is a bunch of BS. I feel like that's a pretty average size, but yeah, we'll get into that later. So finding something, even if you are like a 14, 16, somewhere around that range, can be very hard to find something that fits you good. Like that fits your curves, that fits, your hips, your butt, your waist, legs, whatever. It can be hard. And that goes for anywhere, any store. Basically, it's hard to find clothes if you have any kind of curves on you. Any kind. Doesn't matter what size you are, because let's face it, not all sizes are the same. You could be an 18 somewhere, but be a 14 somewhere else, or be a 20, 22 somewhere else. It's so freaking difficult, and it should not be. I love shopping, but it's kind of become a pain, and it takes away all the fun. Anyway, you're probably thinking, you know what, Sam, a lot of more stores are carrying plus size options, and there's always stores like Bryant and Torrid. Yes, you are correct. More stores such as Old Navy, Forever 21, Rue 21, a few stores in between there are carrying a lot of plus sizes now, and they even have their own section. However, that is not the point. A lot of that selection isn't sold in stores. A lot of plus size clothes are sold online and online only. And while most stores are expanding those sections, Forever 21, thank you. Finally, you have more than just like 2 plus size items on your shelf. It still isn't a wide variety of things. A lot of the stuff that they have only goes up to a 2X, where like Old Navy, a lot of their clothes past a 2X, they go up to a 4X, I believe. That's online only. Or if it's not online only, it's select stores only. And, I'm kind of tired of driving 40 minutes just to go to one store that carries plus size stuff, only to get there and find out that, they sold out, or, that became an online only option. Or there's like a little rack in the corner of the store with like 2 things on there. It's ridiculous. It's not fair. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of gas, and gas is expensive. So I don't want to be wasting gas, and so I am over it. For once, I would like to walk into a store with my thinner friends, per se, and be able to find something to, instead of just like following them around like a lost puppy, or me having to take them into like Torrid or Bryant, for example. They're just kind of standing there following me around because there's nothing that's going to fit them because it's all too big. I just would like to be able to go shopping with people of any size and go to any store and be able to find something. And that's just not how things are working at the moment. Now, I'm sure there's someone watching this that's all, well, if you can't find anything to wear, why don't you just lose weight? I've been asked that question before. And people, I guess, don't realize how difficult it is to lose weight. Like, first of all, don't you think I've tried that? Second of all, like I said, it's difficult as hell. It is so hard. I am 23 years old and I have been trying my whole life to lose weight. I have been bigger than most people my whole life. It's not an easy thing to do. And it just kind of takes me back to like middle school, elementary, wanting to go shop at stores like Limited 2 or what's the other one, like Justice or something like that. And it just wasn't possible because being my size has never been acceptable. Let's just lay it out on the table right here. Being plus size is unacceptable for most places. And while a lot of places are saying that they're becoming more inclusive, this and that, it's still frowned upon, I guess you could say. And we gotta change that. Enough is enough already. It's 2018, people. Come on. Back to the whole why don't you just lose weight thing. Like I said, it's easier said than done. It takes time. It takes hard work. It takes dedication. And sometimes you fall off. Sometimes it's not easy. You look at yourself and you're like, after 2-3 weeks of working out, of eating better, you're like, why do I still look the same? I'm eating better. I'm working out. Why do I not see a difference? And you lose hope because you don't see those results. So it's hard. It's hard to stay on that track. It's just hard to lose weight. Don't argue with me on this, but trying to lose weight is expensive. Whether it's a gym membership, whether it's trying to eat healthier, it is expensive, and that doesn't always fit into everyone's budget. Plain and simple. Don't ever come at someone like that because you don't know what kind of battles they're fighting. But that is a whole other topic. I rambled, and I'm still looking at my script, but I'm rambling, so I apologize for that. Now, I want to talk about the quality of the clothes for a moment. A lot of the clothes in these stores are made of materials that I personally hate to wear. There are a lot of those like spandexy materials, and I absolutely hate it because it clings in all the wrong places. And if you have rolls, such as myself, or a muffin top, or whatever you want to call it, you see that stuff because it's clinging. And I'm like, if I wanted everyone to see that, I would have just bought a smaller size. That's why I like bigger clothes, because I want to feel comfortable. And when you can see my rolls, I don't feel comfortable. I want clothes that like I have room to breathe, for one. Two, I kind of like to breathe. And so I like loose, not fitted clothes. Going deeper into that fit, just because it's a bigger number doesn't mean it fits or it fits right. Jeans. For example, my hips and butt are way larger than my waist and my legs, so it's hard to find jeans that work for me. Thankfully, Old Navy does have an array, more or less, to choose from with like styles and fits and sizes, stuff like that. And so does Move 21. I'm actually wearing a pair of jeans from Move 21, but sometimes they still just don't fit the way I like. Some jeans I'm having to constantly pull up because where they fit my hips and my butt, they don't fit my waist. They're too big. It's so hard for me to find a good pair of skinny jeans because they don't fit my legs, but they fit everywhere else. Or they fit my legs, but they don't fit everywhere else. And it's just a constant battle that I'm tired of fighting. Now, skirts and dresses are almost impossible. Besides the dresses I've had to buy for like special occasions and stuff, and I did buy one t-shirt dress that I persuaded myself to get, but I've only worn it like once because, again, it's that like weird spandexy material and it was clinging, and I was not about it. Bear with me for a moment because I don't have an appropriate word for this and I can't think of any other word to use. But to all my Latin Hispanic friends, you're gonna understand. Your girl has one ass, okay? I have that. I have a stomach. It's not flat like it kind of sort of was in high school. Not really, but it was a lot flatter than what it is now back then. Rip me and that freshman 15, y'all. It is real. That freshman 15 in college, it's real. Don't think it's not, it is. Anyway, I don't want to show all that. I don't want to show my stomach. And like those cute little bodycon dresses, yeah, I can't wear those because, again, it hugs and fits in all the wrong places. I wore my t-shirt dress, which I bought from Old Navy, for those of you who are interested, literally one time, and I was away in California with my friend. We went and we took some really cute pictures. Did those pictures get posted? No. Why? Because you can see my fat rolls. And will they ever probably get posted? No. I think I've only actually posted like one because I was leaning forward, so you didn't see any of that. This dress just like fell nicely and smoothly. All the other ones, yeah, they ain't gonna get posted because you see things that I don't want you to see. Let's also talk about how these stores love to make everything a freaking tank top or a spaghetti strap. I have big arms, big shoulders. I got flab under my arms, and I don't want my arms out in the open like that. I barely like wearing swimsuits, but we live in Texas, or I live in Texas. It's hot. I like to go swimming, and that's probably the only time you'll catch me with my arms out. Unless, like I said, it was for a special occasion where I wore a sleeveless dress or something like that. Now, I do still buy those shirts, and I hate myself for it because I don't wear them the way they're supposed to be worn. But when I do wear them, I have a cardigan over it. I have a sweater over it. I have like a little blue jean shirt or something over it because I don't want my arms to show. But y'all, like I said, I live in Texas. It's hot. I can't always be wearing something over it. So I have shirts sitting in my closet that are meant for the summer that I wear like in the fall time or during the summer, but I know I'm going to be in the AC all day. Because like I said, I don't like my arms being shown. I also have like this birthmark that covers my entire shoulder, which I'm still a little self-conscious about, but that's a whole other thing. So there you go with that. Another thing that upsets me is, again, y'all forget not all of us plus size girls don't have a flat front end. That is a flat stomach. That is a flat like waistline, everything like that. So why y'all making crop tops? I don't wear crop tops. I don't wear those cute shirts that tie at the waist or anything like that. Because again, I don't want my long hands out for everyone to see. So please, just add a variety of things. Make things full length again. Add some more option. Not everything has to be a crop top. I know that's the style right now. But not everyone is into it. Not everyone wants to wear that. Not everyone feels comfortable in those things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. Okay, so this is from Forever 21. And see how short that is? Crop top. Another crop top. And one of those cute little shirts that tie at the waist. Your girl, like I said, I don't have a flat stomach. And I got the long ass right there. I can't wear that stuff. I don't feel comfortable in that stuff. And it seems like those are my only options when it comes to shopping during the summer. Why? It's either I buy that or I just keep wearing t-shirts. Don't get me wrong, I love my t-shirts, but sometimes I want to dress up. Sometimes I want to look cuter and not just sport a t-shirt. So can we change some stuff up, please? Next topic. Let's talk undergarments, like bras. Hate to break it to you, but not all big girls have big boobs to match the rest of their body. It is so hard for a girl to find a bra because what fits around here doesn't fit here. And while yes, I have been getting lucky shopping at Victoria's Secret, kind of shocking, I know, they have like a good bandwidth that is my size, but it's online only. Again, not in stores. I don't want to have to wait a couple days or a couple weeks and pay for shipping when I could have just gotten it at the store. And no, I can't shop at Torrid or Bryant because my boobs are too small. Sorry to break it to you, but they don't fit. Because again, people just assume that because you're a big girl, you got big boobs, and that is not the case. Sorry, I've tried many times to go there. It just doesn't work. I've also purchased 2 swimsuit tops from Torrid, and while it fits below the bust line, the cups are too big. So I have all that like extra material, and it's just an awkward fit, and I hate it. For once, I would like a swimsuit that fits perfectly all over. Now, speaking of swimsuits, it is summer, so let's talk swimwear. While I applaud the women that wear the high-waisted bikinis, that's not my style. I just don't like high-waisted things. I'm perfectly happy with board shorts and a cute swimsuit top. My problem, that's not an option. It is so hard to find just a regular swimsuit top and board shorts. So I have this really cute halter swimsuit from Target. But as you can see, it looks like I have bigger boobs than what I do, or they're just kind of saggy and weird. My friend, that is all extra material because my boobs don't fit. but it fit everywhere else. All the other swimsuits were clingy and they were tight and I hated it, so I just had to opt up and get that one. Let's work on that, please. But anyway, not everyone likes to wear bikinis or one pieces, so can we please widen the variety? I'm going to say that a lot because that's really all I want. And loosen it up a little, let it flow with the bust line. It doesn't have to cling. Not everything has to cling because we all know when it gets wet, it's going to cling anyway. So don't make it hug even more. Also, why is everything so expensive? Which brings me to my last point. Why is plus size clothing so much more expensive than normal clothing? I get you gotta use more material, but how much did it really cost you in the beginning? Not much. And it didn't cost you much more than making a large or a medium, so why bump up the price? Why almost double it? It's not fair. I don't want to have to pay an extra $2, an extra $5, $10, whatever, just because I literally go up one size above what's considered average. That's a bunch of bull. That's a bunch of bull. Sorry, Rita. I know you're watching. Sorry, Mom. As far as sale goes, why are you going to exclude us? I like to shop just as much as the next person. Well, maybe I love you. I do, I really do. Their jeans were on sale, okay? And like I said earlier, I love their jeans because they are one of the few stores, actually only one of the two, only the Route 21, that have jeans that actually fit me like the way I like. And I love their jeans. I've been buying their jeans for years now. However, when I was looking at the sale, I was like, ooh, jeans for $10. That's a bet because their jeans are kind of expensive. But then something made me look at the fine print, and it says, select styles only, excludes women's plus and maternity. Why? Also, why exclude maternity? That's a whole other topic for another day. But why exclude us? We're already struggling to find decent clothes at a decent price, so why are you going to make us feel even worse about ourselves? Why are you going to make us pay normal price when these people literally get to pay a quarter of what we have to pay? It's not fair. I guess that email was kind of the breaking point and one of the few things, or one of the many things that pushed me to do this video. Also, there was a Torrid catalog that I received. I think it was that same day. And we're talking Torrid, which is a store that offers sizes 10 to 30, but why is it that in the catalog, all their models look like they're a 10, maybe an 18, maybe a 14. They like literally the lowest sizes that store offers is what those models are. Yes, they're thick, they're curvy, they're considered plus size. I personally think they shouldn't be because these are some beautiful, healthy looking women. And I think society has just completely screwed up the idea of average. But again, that's a whole other ordeal and topic that I'm not going to get into. Anyway, I want to see a woman in one of these catalogs, whether it be Torrid, whether it be Lane Bryant, Forever 21, Old Navy, wherever. I want to see a woman that looks like me. I want to see a model that has a muffin top, that has smaller boobs, really big hips, and a really big butt. I think my body is pretty disproportionate, and it kind of is because, again, smaller on the top, bigger on the bottom, then my legs are smaller. It's a hot mess. I want to see women like that. I don't want to just see flat stomachs that have big boobs and one little curve advertising plus size clothing. I want to see women with rolls. I want to see women that are so chunky and they have, what are they, like love handles, back rolls, whatever you want to call them. I want to see a woman with a muffin top that covers her belly button. I want to see real plus size women, women that look like me. So I feel more comfortable shopping at these stores. I look at these stores and I'm like, oh, that would look so cute on me. Or, oh, like I think this would fit me and my shape really well. The whole point of this video and rant was to shine a light on the struggles we bigger people face. Not only do we get made fun of for our size, which again is a bunch of bull, but we're tossed to the side. For so long, we've been ignored by the fashion industry. And yes, I do see places are becoming more inclusive, as I've said many times before, but I want these places to understand. I want these designers to understand that while you're trying to be inclusive, you're not necessarily succeeding. Things don't fit right. Everything is way more expensive than its smaller counterpart, and that's not fair. Our selection is barely there. I don't want to have to make a beeline to the back corner of the store. I want to be able to roam the store as freely as my other friends that are half my size. I want to be excited about going shopping. I want to feel beautiful and accepted. I want to feel like I don't have to change my physical appearance and lose weight just so I can dress nicely. I feel like right now, especially my generation, is in such a self-loving kind of mindset. I mean, I want to be part of it, and I'm not because I can't find clothes that fit me. I don't feel accepted or welcomed anywhere because it's so hard to find things that fit. And I know it's clothes and it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is. What you wear and how you dress yourself, how you present yourself, is a really big part of who you are. It's their first impression of you before they even speak to you. It says a lot about you. And I would like to accurately represent who I am in the way that I dress. And right now I just can't. I just want to be able to be me. And as a few of you know from my social media, I'm trying and I'm hoping to have my own clothing line, all inclusive. We're gonna have sizes all across the board because I want everyone to feel beautiful in their own skin. And we're not gonna have, oh, this style is gonna be for plus size only, or this style is gonna be for smaller people only. No, we're gonna have everything. But that takes time. It's hard to do. So that's a dream that I hope to achieve in the future. Wish me luck because things gotta change, y'all. With that being said, I just hope this opened your eyes a little bit. I hope I reached out to some people who have the same issues, and I hope you know you're not alone in this. I hope that somehow, some way, this gets back to someone that's part of at least one of these industries, something, because we need change. People need to be more inclusive. We all deserve to be happy and wear cute things and be able to present ourselves nicely, no matter our size or shape. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you. We are at the end, and I appreciate you giving this a watch and listening to what I have to say. I would also like to add, though, that I'm not trying to bash any of these companies. I shop at these places and will continue to shop at these places because, like I said, they are some of the only places I can find decent clothes without having to go to the men's section. Though I do love the men's section because they have some really nice options. And I love my t-shirts, and the men's section have really nice t-shirts. Anyway, in the description below, I will have a list of stores to help you guys out that offer plus size clothing, that even carry like shoes in wide width and stuff like that. That kind of have like wider caps too for boots. So yeah, because I want everyone to just be happy with who they are and feel beautiful and be able to dress how they want. So I hope I got that point across. I know I ended up rambling. I tried to look at my script, but I was really thinking about it and getting a little heated. But thanks again for watching this video, guys. I would really appreciate it if you shared it. Thanks for the support, and keep an eye out for the new videos because I'll be turning my channel, I guess, more into a lifestyle kind of channel. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you soon.